Okay, wine number two for March. I like to get seasonal, and so I got seasonal St. Patrick's Day. Yes, Hank Zona is part Irish. My grandmother was Bridget Mulcahy from County Cork. This wine is not from Ireland, but you'll see the name Heart and Hands with the claddagh. It is a Finger Lakes wine from on Cayuga Lake, Heart and Hands Wine Company. And the folks who make the wine, own the winery, do all the work there are Tom and Susan Higgins. And this isn't a bad wine for St. Patrick's Day. Actually, this is a great light to medium body Pinot Noir, cool weather Pinot Noir. I think Heart and Hands is. I like to refer to them as the most or one of the most underrated wineries in the Finger Lakes. One of the reasons why I think that's the case is because they're on Cayuga Lake on the east side, which is kind of farthest east of the wineries. The major wineries. It takes a while to get around the top of Cayuga Lake and to get across over to Seneca and to Keuka. So it's not as well traveled on the wine trail. Even some of the other Cayuga Lake wines are on the west side of the lake. But beautiful area up near Wells College and also near Wells. It's some of the buildings, the traditional buildings from Wells, are now being used for a great set of the Aurora Inns. It's a number of historic buildings with the main inn building and other inns there. That's a kind of a great place to stay up on Cayuga Lake and up in the Finger Lakes. So again, I think Heart and Hands, one of the most underrated. Their Pinot Noir is spectacular. We've done Pinot Noir from the Finger Lakes before. If you remember, we had Boundary Breaks was the Cab Franc. We had the Pinot Noir from Forge, and which was excellent too. But I think this again is one of the premier Pinot Noirs up there in the Finger Lakes. I like Pinot Noir in spring. It goes to me. Pinot Noir is great with spring and fall fare. And again, we're knocking on the door of spring here, and another reason for picking this. And also, again, it was my little ode to St. Patrick's Day. And speaking of St. Patrick's Day. March 17th, we're doing a wine dinner, and you'll get an email about that. But March 16th, knocking on the eve of St. Patrick's Day, Susan and Tom Higgins are going to be our guests on the Zoom. So mark your calendar. We'll kick off St. Patrick's Day festivities a day early. If not, if some of you haven't already, sooner. That's wine number two. On to wine number three. You guys always ask me, food pairings. Again, a lot of spring fare, the kind of meats that you'd have in spring. Think lamb, and to me, lamb and Pinot Noir is a classic for sure. Duck and Pinot Noir, I think, goes incredibly well. Earthier things, So we think of mushrooms as a fall thing, and yes, there are heavier mushrooms. But think of the lighter mushrooms that you find probably more in the spring. Also go really well with this. So it's. Pinot Noir tends to be a really good food wine, especially the weight of this. You're going to find this has a super, super light clarity to it. When you pour it, you're going to even say, wow, this doesn't even look like a red wine. Trust me, it is. They pack a lot of flavor in these wines. This is a blend of a few different sites that they own and manage right in there in the Finger Lakes. They do some really spectacular single vineyard Pinot Noirs too, and also a really nice Riesling that they make. So there we go. Heart and Hands. Happy St. Patrick's Day.